We're here at the Institute of Fundraising National Convention with Ian MacQuillin, who is Communications Director of the PFRA, and he's wearing a rather fetching t-shirt today. Ian, would you like to explain your t-shirt?
Well, partly it's a bit of a joke. We just wanted to create a bit of a splash at convention, have a talking point that people will be talking about the PFRA and the work that we do. But there's kind of a semi-serious point to this. Obviously, the focus of this t-shirt is the word Chugger, which is perhaps one of the most emotive terms that you can find in the fundraising sector. It really divides people. It's the Marmite term. It started as a very derogatory, pejorative term, as most people will know, as a contraction of charity mugger. And for most of the time, that's been used as a very derogatory term. And a lot of fundraisers absolutely can't stand the use of that term. But on the other side, people use this term. It's a word that's become accepted, it's becoming part of the language. Now we monitor on social media, monitoring on network traffic, how many people use Chugger, how it's being used, and what we're really finding now is that it's being used much more in neutral terms. It doesn't have these negative connotations that it used to have. People talk about Chuggers in the sense that I saw some Chuggers in the street the other day, or my friend's just got a job as a Chugger. On the other side of that is that actually if you do a Google search of Chugger, if you do it in with fundraising connections, it's actually really taking off. So although in the sector we feel that this word has been about forever and a day, it hasn't really been used that much until about over the last couple of years. This year, 2010, looks like the year that it's really beginning to take off. Now the reason we're using the word Chugger, quite controversially, because some people in the sector don't think that we would do, is that we want to engage with people that use this word. We want to be able to talk to people about what street fundraising do, how it really works. And if people are using the word Chugger, and that's how they describe them, we've got to talk the same language as they are. Some people think it's controversial, but if we want to engage with people, we've got to talk the language that they're talking.
So you're trying to reclaim the word Chugger? That's
exactly it. Is that if you fear the word, it's going to do harm to you. At the moment, people are worried about the use of Chugger. It does have negative connotations for some people when they use it. Now, when those people use that term in that way, we won't use it back to them that way. But for other people, it doesn't. It's a term that's being used, and we have to be able to speak that language and reclaim the word. The more we can use it, the more comfortable we are with it, the less harm and damage it can do us.
And there are a few more of these t-shirts up on the rack. How can delegates here at the convention get hold of these?
Well, if they're at the convention, they can come along to the stand. We have a suggested donation of £5 because we aren't a company, we can't be selling them. But if somebody were to come along and promise to wear one around the convention, we would give them one for nothing. So we're not actually saying take a t-shirt because they will all be gone within a few minutes. But if somebody wants to wear one of these, we will give them one.
Ian MacQuillin, thank you very much.
Thank you.